Good evening. Wherever you're watching from tonight, good evening. We are back online tonight. We have a very special topic that we want to be talking about tonight. This is very special topic. Please, wherever you're watching from, I help us to share, like, and also comment. Please join us tonight. Join us wherever you're connecting from. Thank you for watching. God bless you. We have a very interesting topic that we want to talk about tonight. In case if you are here, please join us. All our friends and family, our fans, please join us tonight. We are here. Join us. We have a very interesting topic that we want to talk about tonight. And what is the topic? Should men beat their wives? Should men hit their wives? Is it a normal thing for a husband to be beating his wife? Yes, because I don't know where you're from. I don't know where you're watching from, but I believe in case if we have anybody from the West, if we have people from the West, Westerners, if we have people from Africa or Central America, Canada, America, UK, so wherever you're watching from, please, I want you to help us to also share your opinion. So in Africa, especially in Africa, so there are some guys, men, who believe that beating a woman is a normal thing. So I also think that here in Europe, especially the Western culture or the Western countries, beating a woman is forbidden. So totally. That is forbidden totally. So you don't hit your wife, you don't raise your hand on your wife, you are not supposed to beat your wife. So you are not supposed to beat your wife. That is what the Westerners believe, which is their law also supports it. So as a man, you are not supposed to hit your wife, beat your wife, raise your hand on your wife. Yes, that is what the Westerners believe. But in Africa, there are some guys in Africa who still raise their hand and beat their wife. Yes, they still beat their wife and hit their wife. That is what I want us to look at tonight. Is what we're going to be looking at tonight. Please, first of all, I want to start by asking my wife here that is it a normal thing for a man or a husband to be beating his wife? So that is what I'm going to be asking her. If she said maybe it's a normal thing for a man to be beating his wife, then we want to know what kind of reaction or what kind of damages that this can cause to the women, to marriage, especially when a man is raising a hand to his hand to hit his wife. So we want to know, is it a normal thing for a man to be beating his wife? Do you women see it as a normal thing?
No, it's for me, not just for women. It is very wrong for man to beat his wife.
Okay.
How can you be beating the woman you married to? The woman that you sleep with. Okay. The woman that give birth to your kids. Okay. The woman that cook for you.
Okay.
The woman that clean your house. Even the woman that wash your clothes. The woman that loves you. Beating a woman is not a good idea. Especially when you are in Europe. When you beat your wife, it's going to be a problem for you.
Okay.
Especially when you are in a country where women have upper hand. You are going to be a problem. First, they will warn you. Second, but third, you are going in for it.
Alright.
Beating a woman is against the law of God. Even God, don't like you beating your own wife. Why can you be beating your wife? If you beat your wife in Europe, see, even though nobody see you, even neighbor, they hear the scream of that woman. If you have bad neighbor, they will call police for you and they will testify against you. even though you are that woman settled, you are going to be in problem in the hands of the Lord of that land.
Okay.
So beating a woman is not a good idea. I'll come back.
All right. So now we just understand and heard from my wife, and she said beating hello dark warriors. Nice to meet you. Thank you for connecting tonight. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for joining us. Please help us to like the video and share to also reach other people. Thank you for doing that. God bless you.
Yeah.
So what we are talking about tonight, please, I want to carry everybody along, all my fans, family, friends,
Like
the viewers, please. I want to carry everybody along. So what we are talking about tonight is it a normal thing for a man to be beating his wife? And according to my wife, what she have just said, she said it's not a normal thing. And he said it's wrong.
Yes.
And the law of the land is against it.
God is
And
against
even
it.
God is against it. And so another thing,
Womanhood is against it.
yes, another thing again that I want to ask, men that do raise their hands to beat their wife. So how do these women feel? So what kind of damages or what kind of
those women
what kind
feel,
of bad impression this can bring to their
like
marriage?
those women feel inferior, like you will feel like see finish, or this man doesn't love me, because the person you love, no matter what happens, you cannot just beat her. You understand me?
Yeah.
When you beat a woman, the woman feel like inferior, insecure, like she don't love you, like you are beating her for no reason. No matter what a woman do, how to avoid a woman, just stay clear from her. I don't know if you understand me. You beating your wife is not a good thing. It's not a good idea. Womanhood is against it. I don't know if you understand me.
Yes.
When you beat a woman, it look like you are not well brought up. You are not trained. Like you are not mature. There are many ways that you can avoid beating your wife.
Okay.
You can talk with your mouth, but not with your hand.
Okay.
Because this is your wife, especially when you have kids. You cannot be beating your wife in presence of your wife. You cannot be beating your wife in presence of your children.
Your children, okay.
Like the children would like, it doesn't make sense. I don't know if I said something.
All right. According to what she just told us now, she said beating a woman is a wrong thing.
It's very,
and that
wrong,
can also bring some bad impression.
bad emotion also.
Bad emotion, bad impression, and it can also cause damages. It can also cause problems to the marriage.
Yeah.
Now, another thing again that I want to ask you tonight, we have seen, especially here in Europe, Western world. Let me use the word Western world. It's not a common thing. We don't see this often.
No.
In Europe, whereby men are raising their hand to beat their wife. You know, we don't see that. It's not common. But in Africa, it's common. In Africa, there are men that beat their wives.
Yeah. Because do you know why? Because in Africa, law is not existing.
Okay.
There is no law.
There's no law in Africa.
There is no law in Africa. Like where there is law, you cannot do anything. Some people that beat their wife in Africa come to Europe. Okay. Come and beat that woman. When you stay in jail for 3 years, when you come back, you will have sense. Or when you stay there for 2 years, even 6 months, when you come back, you will have sense. You will be the one to be advising people, please don't beat your wife. I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
Our parents or men are beating their wife in Nigeria because there is no law. There is no law.
Okay,
even in the street, they will be beating their wife. Try it here. Try it in Europe. Or try it in Canada, London. Try it. Beat your wife. It's not even that woman that will speak for herself. It is the people that sees with their eyes that will speak for that woman. Maybe the woman will be begging or out of love, she wants to forgive, but those that see with their eyes, you are going to be a problem. You will not go free. Then Nigeria, parents, or our father, or man can just beat her wife, beat his wife up in the street without nobody saying anything, even tear her clothes. Try it here.
Now, we just heard from her that beating a woman is not a good thing.
Please, let's hear your opinion too.
Please, he said beating a woman, according to my wife, she said it's not a good thing. That is a bad impression. It can also bring a problem to marriage, and it can also cause separation. Whereby a man and a woman, they go on their separate way. Please, wherever you're watching from, please help us to like, share, and also subscribe if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel. Thank you for connecting. So what I wanted to ask you again is this. Now we see most of the time here in Europe, especially in the Western world, Europe where we are living, we see a lot of separation in marriage. We see a lot of divorce in marriage. We see a lot of marriage that we see a lot of broken homes,
divorce.
So we see these things in Europe. But if you look at marriage in Africa, why is it that in Africa we have a marriage that do last? We see a lot of whereby a husband and a wife they are living together. No matter what comes their way, no matter what is happening, they are still together. But here in Europe, we have so many divorce, we have so many separation, broken homes here and there. So now, in Africa, men do beat their wife, but their marriage still lasts. You can hardly see a man leaving his wife or a woman leaving his her husband. So we do see like people are celebrating 30 years anniversary of marriage. We see 50 years anniversary of marriage. We see people are celebrating years of anniversary. But here, any little thing, they want to go on their separate way. Any little thing, they want to go on their separate way. So we have more marriage that do last in Africa than here in Europe. So in Africa, we claim that men do beat their wife, and there are so many domestic violence. We have a lot of domestic violence in Africa, whereby the man and the wife, maybe they will have problem. The marriage they will not go on their separate way. But here in Europe, we see a lot of where men cannot raise their hand on their wife. Men cannot beat their wife. But we have a lot of broken homes. Why is it like that?
Sir, the reason why there's a lot of broken homes in Europe is because some of our African people, do you know that they brought that African mentality to Europe?
Okay.
Like what we have been saying since, some of them, they beat their wife. Most women are bare. I don't know. Like the woman you have been beating for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, any small thing, argument, boom. Before you know, before 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, she's fed up. I don't know if you understand me. Woman can still be in marriage, they don't love you. They can be there physically, but their heart is no longer there.
Emotionally, they are not there.
They are not there. And another thing too that causes most divide. Could you believe that men don't take care of their wife? Yes. Imagine you marry a woman, she'll be the one to buy her hair in Europe. She's working, she'll buy hair for herself, she'll buy makeup, she'll buy lipstick, she'll buy everything. Without you as a man not taking care of her, it's very, very wrong. She prefer like, man, just go on my own, let me go and stay alone. I don't know if you understand me.
Very well.
And two, men in Europe, they are not supporting women vision. Women have vision, they have plan, but the men are not there to support. Any woman you are supporting their vision, their dream, you are there for them, you are caring. Like whenever she comes to you for help or even for common advice, you advise her and give her a good counsel. She will stay no matter how that marriage is. I don't know if you understand.
Yes,
you will stay because most of our men in Africa, they brought their mentality in Africa to Europe. Some don't want to change and they are not ready to change. So when those women are fed up of their character, they will leave.
So I want to take us back to the topic. So the reason why we are here tonight is the men that do beat their wife. It is a normal thing for a man to hit his wife. So we just understand now from the conversation that we have been having that it's not a normal thing. And the Lord is against it. The law of the land is against it. And the people is against it. And even it is against marriage. So the man is not women who, so is women men are not supposed to hit their wife no matter the situation. So you are not supposed to beat your wife no matter what she is doing, no matter how she's annoying you, no matter the kind of character that she's exhibiting, no matter the kind of situation or whatever that she is doing. So you are not supposed to raise your hand and hit your wife. Men, wherever you're watching from, please, you are not supposed to raise your hand and hit your wife. There are so many ways to kill a rat. So you have so many ways you can kill a rat. So there are so many ways that you can use to avoid escalated or a situation that will warrant a separation. So you have so many ways that you can use to treat it. So lifting your hands or using your hands to hit your wife is not a good idea, and it's not a good thing. So if you have been doing it, please, you have to deviate from it. No matter what she's doing, no matter how she's annoying you, upsetting you, no matter what she have done, the best thing as a husband that you should do to your wife is to avoid her. If you cannot take her character anymore, just walk away from that environment. Walk away from that environment, from that vicinity. By so doing, by the time you return back, your temper or your anger might have calmed down. So it's not a good thing as a man for you to be beating your wife. And you know that there are so many men that specialize. No, I can't use let me not use the word specialize. It's an habit. It's not an habit, like a character, a lifestyle to them. So they have to raise their hand whenever they are upset to beat their wife. So whenever their wife offended, they must raise their hand to hit their wife. So this has now become like a character to them, like a character, like an addiction. You know, that without they don't hit their wife, they can't be calm, or they can't be calm, or they can't control the situation. So I will advise you guys, you are not supposed to beat your wife.
No matter
that woman that you have at home. Remember, you also have a sister like that.
Not even a sister.
So
like you also have a daughter.
A day is going to come for those of you that have daughters. Imagine somebody now will not be beating your own daughter,
and she come home with wounds. And how will you feel as a father?
As a man, please, no matter the grievances, the anger, your temper, control yourself. Like my father in the Lord will always tell us, my pastor will always tell us that any man that beats his wife is worse than an animal. So you are not supposed to beat your wife. Control yourself, control your temper. The woman that you claim to love, you are to pamper her, not to use her as a form of a training tools in your house. No, you are to pamper her, take care of her, because that is why God gave that woman to you. You know, he said, for this purpose shall a man leave his father's house, his mother's house, and cleave to his wife, and both of them automatically become man. And he went further to tell us that whatsoever that God have joined together, let no man put asunder. I remember a story not too long ago, during the time of COVID-19. There was a particular man from Italy. I think I read it on the internet. It was all over the news at that time.
It's like the video.
So the man, the information came on, we were like a police during the time of COVID-19. So everybody, we were just indoor. Nobody were coming out. So they gave an instruction in Italy that everybody should stay indoor. So this particular old man is an advanced man. The man came out. The police found the man on the street and said, the law was passed that nobody were supposed to come out. What are you doing here? And the man said that he's very sorry, that he cannot stay indoor, that his wife is worse than COVID-19. So there are some women, they are worse, not just than COVID-19, they are worse than a knife. So what some men have at home is not a wife, they have knife. So the best thing you can do to a knife when you are hungry is to just to stay away, just like what that an elderly man did. The elderly man walked away from his house, and he said when police controlled him, what are you doing? You are supposed to be indoor. He said, that he cannot stay inside, that his wife at home, his wife is at home, his wife is worse than COVID-19. So that is what we came to come and share tonight, guys. Help us to like. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please help us to subscribe, share, like, and comment. So what have we learned tonight concerning this discussion or topic? As a man, you are not to beat your wife. Don't beat your wife.
Don't
no matter the situation.
Womenhood is against it.
No matter the situation, no matter your grievances, your anger,
no matter what she do,
no matter what she do, you can avoid that by walking away from that environment. If you can't bear it, maybe this thing is too much, you can't bear. Just like what that man did, he just left the house. He was on the street having his good time when his wife, because according to what we understand, every human has a madness, so every human has a madness. There's a limit to our madness. There are some few minutes that you can just exhibit that character, that womanhood in them. As soon as that character is gone, she have talk, nobody's responding to her, she will be calm, so you can come back to the house. So you are not supposed to hit your wife. Thank you for watching, guys. See you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.